So we are in the big barn, as we call it. Well, it's pretty tiny for most people, but this is the barn that I didn't get moved. That's not on property that is owned by us anymore, but I'm allowed to use it. The person that owns the land wants it gone real bad, but he said I could use it while it was here. So in the head catch is a heifer that had calved in January. This was my first purebred heifer to calve, and she did not claim her calf. So it's one I worked with, and I hobbled her, and finally I turned her out into what we call the show pen so that she could eat grain, and she was the only one lactating, so then the calf could nurse from her there, and I didn't have to haul her water or feed. And I think it was about 3 days ago. Anyhow, they were a pair. They finally got to be a pair. I had left the hobbles on for longer than I should have. Well, they weren't. Hey, get back to eating, calf. So I'd left the hobbles on, needed to get the hobbles off, whatever. And then I had, just getting on with life, and we'd had a cow in here previously that we were working with, and we turned her over there. But I was putting straw out the other day, and I looked over, and at this one alleyway, there was some red I could see, and I looked over, and her calf had gotten turned in this alleyway, and something must have hit it or something, but its hips were through the fence, and its legs were tucked underneath of a little walkway, so it was kind of hanging from its hips down, and we don't know how many hours it was there. We got it untangled, got it pulled out, and then so I guess it was probably 5 days ago. It took 2 days for it to die. It just panted, and I gave it a shot of painkiller. I did everything I could for it. Even gave it a little shot of epinephrine. But it died. But in that pen is some, with the show heifers, I had an old cow that I was gonna grind back in December, but never got to it. Get eating, calf. And the baby quit eating, so might have to go push it back on. Get eating, baby. Wrong way. So anyhow, this cull cow calved, and I decided that I would just steal the calf from her. That this is just a first calver heifer, purebred out of a $15,000 bull. And the first one I got lactating, I thought she's worth more than that old cull cow. So I stole the calf, and last night at midnight, the calf was hungry enough that I've got it to eat. So now it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's gonna eat the second time. So after 3 days of doing this, I'll just put them together. I never skinned the old calf because I knew I'd have to work with this calf to get to suck anyway, so I wasn't too worried about skinning the old one. But got hay yesterday. The weather has gotten better. Today, I'm gonna guess, I know that 85% of my viewers are in the States, so it's probably something like 25 degrees right now. And yesterday we got up to 36, and that was like the warmest we've been all year. And snow was melting, and everything was getting pretty nice out. So I'm gonna let these guys work together well, looks like I gotta push that calf up, and then I'm gonna go check cows, and then I'll come back and let them out. So I better go encourage the calf. So I just went and filled my grain buckets up to kill time. So there's 905E, and this is the new 905G. So when I do this technique, well, like I said, when I come back, the calf is just laying there. It had enough to eat. It's just a little baby. So what you do is, as you can see, this is a huge pen because we haven't been using this barn much. And then, so I keep her across there, and I make sure she never smells this calf. I never put that calf with her at all until she's in the head catch. And then what I'll do is in 3 days, that calf will smell just like her old one did. It'll smell just right. Hey babe, are you my little baby? Huh? You my baby? As you can see, this calf's terrified of me. I'm so mean and cruel. I even gave it an earring. Oh, I'm so cruel. Anyhow, so I will not let that heifer smell this calf at all for 3 days. And then I'm gonna leave the hobbles on that heifer there so she can't get a good kick in. And then I'm gonna let this little guy or little girl in with her in 3 days, and then, like I said, she'll smell right in 3 days. So this little gal, she wants to play, huh? You want to play? You want some other calves to play with you, don't you? Yeah. Oh yeah, go for a good run. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay, you're ready to come back? Come on. Come on, Cappy. Oh, what, now you're tired out? You make a fat boy run, and now you're tired. Oh, now you gotta groom yourself. Huh, Diva? Okay, run. Run, 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 run. Well, we'll leave little Diva here, and we'll go check the cows. See ya, Diva. Oh, yeah. You're big and tough. You're big and tough. You spent 9 months all cramped. You gotta wiggle around and have fun. I'd say you got enough milk to drink, huh? Bye-bye, Diva. So, we left the barn, and now we're back to the cow herd. I got a calf to tag. I can see from the outside of the fence I got a cow calving. So, we will go for a tour. As it's warmed up, there's more ears falling off. That's normal. Of the calves that froze their ears, usually when they warms up, they dry off and fall off. So, first couple warm days we had no calves born at all, and then I had 6 calves born within 2 hours. So there's the baby I got to tag. We'll see how good I am. I need to go get lessons from I think his name's Harmless Farmer. He's the gentleman that doesn't have arms, and he makes things look like has things together way better than me. His dexterity of his feet is better than me with my hands. So we'll see what we can do. Well, of course, we got a calf who wants to run and play. Another little heifer calf. Okay, calf, where the heck do you think you're going here? So, got my cane. Holy cow, calf. This calf's intent is gonna get me run over. Easy, baby. Easy, baby. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, I gotta switch hands for a second. Oh. Okay, so now I got the calf laying down. I'm gonna get my cane closer because it's gonna beller when. Man, here, I don't know what you're gonna see. So this calf's gonna beller, and I'm gonna have cows all over top of me. So, whoops. I'm sure you didn't see anything there. Ugh. So, but these cows didn't eat me. But strong calf. Like I said, it was only born. Holy cow! So right here. So I'm just keeping it from going too far there. Now it's mom can smell it. Mom can chase it. She's busy worried about eating her cleanings. Hey, princess. Hey, tough guy. One of Jessica's. She always has good ones. That's a keeping heifer, eh? Woo-wee! Hey, that's a beauty. That one will be commercial because its mother never got the paperwork done. But that is one heck of a calf. That's out of my burn it down bull. He's done really good things. I drew semen on him last year, so I got more calves from him. Everything I AI'd early was all to burn that down. He's a heck of a calf. Or heck of a calf. Heck of a bull. So now that I'm out of breath from chasing a little tiny baby around, I'm gonna look at the rest of these. You see the straw looks pretty bad. They will get all new straw tonight or this afternoon. Like I said, I'm embarrassed at how bad it looks. So we'll get it rectified. The cleaner you can keep them, the healthier you keep them. So that cow over there by the bale feeders calving 273, she is a cantankerous one. The first year she calved, she lost her calf, and I had to put her in to give her a calf from a twin. And I'll tell you, she broke out of that barn that I was in, and she ran home. And then we had to get her in, and then I got her locked up, and then she broke out of the working corral and jumped the fence before I could get the trailer there. So then I made sure I waited till I had help. Then I got her in, got her loaded, and then we put her in a tiny little pen. And then that calf, it died. So by that time I had another set of twins, so I gave her another calf. And you can see she's got a water bag, and yeah, front foot. You can see, I guess I can see it. I'll show you guys. You can definitely see it's a front foot. So that's what you look for when you're checking them. You want to make sure there's front feet coming. So, but like I said, the straw is pretty embarrassing. It'll all be nice and beautiful later on when Wyatt's home from school. My wife has had surgery. She broke her ankle last year, and the one broke both bones right above the ankle, leg bones, and so the fibia, the little one, anyhow, it never healed. And so she had 7 screws of plate, well, 7 screws one side of plate and 2 screws on the other side, and so they had to take all those out, and then they put a bone graft in. So my sweetheart's home, but she can't do anything but stay in the house. So I try not to get too far away. You got a little nicer weather and you think it'd be nice to do a few other jobs, but I need to be there for her in case she needs to, well, in case anything she needs, I have to be there for her, which is all right because she's there for me all the time. Cows are busy licking on their salt blocks. It's 112, she's a good cow. Wyatt ear tagged the calf without me, and you realize that she's very protective. So we call this the nursery corral, and it's still a favorite. This is full every single night. So, mini barn. It had so much frost inside of it from all the humidity from the cows in there. Like, there's lots of nights I had 4 head in there, which is too many for that little building, but it warmed it up. So it was like a monsoon in there. It was raining. So I'm gonna pitch it out. Hopefully I'll work on it today. It's one of those things you wish, like now that well, I don't have a skid steer. My dad has a skid steer and he will let me borrow it once in a while. He's fairly protective of it though. And like I said, we live beside, but we farm 100% separate and have for years. I help him out all the time, and like I said, he helps me out. But like I said, we don't farm together at all. And we share no funds, we'll say. What's his is his, what's mine is mine. So, oh, that cow there, that is No Worries. And so No Worries is just having breakfast on the other side there. You can see him nursing. So I will come back to 273 later. This 298 has one of those nose things in to keep her from sucking other animals. And I'll tell you, you can really tell at how skinny she is I guess I should have taken it out for the winter time and then just put one back in if she started to suck this spring, because it really impedes, like on long stem stuff, it really impedes feeding. And I'll tell you, when she was licking her calf, it impeded that too. So live and learn. I put 2 of those in last year on some heifers that were nursing each other, and it really made a difference. They stopped right away because nothing would stand still for them, because they got poked every time they went to nurse. So that cow's gonna be a little ways away. Huh? 257? Mind you, you get cows that had 2 or 3 calves, and she might just calve in 3 weeks. But anyhow, those little nose deals, it changed my world on those ones, because they were just nursing like crazy, and they actually teach the other ones to nurse each other. So it really helped, but I left it in all winter, and I probably shouldn't have, because she's in poor condition. Well, some of the neighbors' cows, that's the best cow they would have. They don't feed them quite like I do. But I'll shut my gate, try not to fall on the ice, and be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day. And take care. And if you're calving, hope you're having fun. Bye-bye.